Share with you 3 more journals that I've made. These are all blank journals and they will all be listed in my shop. We have a bee journal, we have an autumn themed journal, and then we have a kind of traveller's notebook size journal, which is Charming Fragments, which is from Tsunami Rose. This is from ARTYmaze, as is this. I will do this one first and give you all the measurements, etc. There'll be quick flips because, like I said, they're blank inside. They're just ready to use. If you watched last night's video, then I'd said I was just kind of get a little bit fed up sometimes just making like decorated journals, so it's nice just to kick back and just do some really simple ones. Right, let's see if I can undo this. Okay, I just want to do that first. Right, yep, got it in a knot. Right, whilst I'm doing this, the bee journal measures 7.5 by 5 1/4 with a 1 3/4 inch spine. It has 2 signatures and there are 200 pages front and back. So as you can see, I've used this wallpaper, which has got a little tiny gold. It's got a like a, what do you call it, the glittery kind of effect. It doesn't come off the glitter, it's actually on the wallpaper, and then it's got like a little tiny brown, like a light brown dot on it. I've used this image from ARTYmaze's bee journal collection. Backed it onto some ephemera and some cardstock, got some burlap or hessian in the background. There's eyelets and string as a closure. So I'll do a quick flip and make sure I'm in frame here. Like I said, they're blank, they're ready to decorate. You can do whatever you like with them. There's some fabric tabs, well, crocheted fabric tabs. There's doilies and there's edge punching, and there's Edith Holden, some ledger, some inventory paper, some cardstock tabs on this one. Love the little beehives there. Paper bags, oops, it's a bit squished. Things to do, some music paper, some more of this crocheted fabric, centre of the signature. The papers are, there's a combination of tea and coffee dyed papers. Couldn't tell you which ones are which now. Tends to be the digital prints are generally coffee dyed, and the plain papers are normally tea dyed. That's how it's been for a while. I may change that up at some point. Some lovely images in that journal kit from ARTYmaze. This is from Tsunami Rose. I've also used things from the old design shop. Another tab. Another crocheted tab here, the centre of the signature. That's another great image. Love that bee down there. So that is that one. So that's the bee journal. Let's do the autumn themed one now. So the autumn one is 8 inches by 5.5, 2 inch spine, 2 signatures, 200 pages in this one as well. Oh god, I'm not very good at undoing these knots tonight. Ta-da! There we go. So I've just used one of the images from the kit, again using some of this vintage printable onto cardstock. It's been sewn, there's hessian. This is the wallpaper that I've used for this. All the wallpapers are, I've got a texture. A texture, didn't know whether I was going to cough or sneeze then. A texture to the wallpaper, and again that one's got a little kind of glittery effect to it. eyelets and string. And let's do a quick flip of this. This is using, let me just check the name of this one, A Touch of Autumn from ARTYmaze, because she's got Autumn Splendor and A Touch of Autumn. So I've used her latest one, which is A Touch of Autumn. This is from that kit as well. Again, the papers are very similar, just obviously the themed papers are different in this one, and the Edith Holden pages are different. Again, it's Tsunami Rose, the Old Design Shop, ARTYmaze. Great journals to start your whatever kind of project or memory keeping that you like to do, whether it's writing, adding photos, painting, sticking things in. Everybody journals differently. You know, some of us tell our stories through pictures, some of us tell our stories through words, and that's, you know, personal preference. Me, I'm a kind of photo type person with limited words. I do enough talking in real life anyway, so the pictures tell my story, because I always remember, you know, where we were, what we were doing, what time of the year it was. Just got a good memory like that. And the thing is, nowadays, because you, like, you know, most of us upload or take photographs through our smartphones, iPhones or whatever, everything's time stamped on them, so to speak. You always know when you took it, where you were. So that's another good thing about modern technology, when it's working correctly. It kind of does a little bit of memory keeping for you. There we go, so that's the autumn themed one. And there we go. And then this one is the kind of traveller's notebook size one. Again, wallpaper, this is just textured, this one, and it hasn't got any glitter on it. Use this image here, I love her. Again, the same vintage piece in the background, some Hessian cardstock. This one measures 8¼ by 4¼ no, 4¾ sorry, 2 inches on the spine, 2 signatures and 200 pages front and back. So it's because I was reading that off my piece of paper that's just to the right of me. Here we go. I think I've got all of these. I've managed to get in a knot. So I've used the Charming Fragments from Tsunami Rose in this one. So I think everything is Tsunami Rose and the Old Design Shop, apart from this page here. This is ARTYmaze. So let's see how long I've got. Oh, I'm doing okay. Paper bag. This is from the Hummingbird journal kit from Tsunami Rose. This is the Old Design Shop. Fabric tabs. Again, a mixture of tea, coffee dyed papers. I love the Charming Fragments kit. Like there's 2 or 3 of them now. Was it? Yeah, 3 of them. I absolutely adore them. Well, they come in normal size and traveller's notebook size if you're interested. I will link everyone below. I will link ARTYmaze, I'll link Tsunami Rose, and I think the Old Design Shop and a few others that I use are linked below anyway. So again, lots and lots of room to write. This is actually my preferred size for journaling in. Is a traveller's notebook. I don't know why, but it just is. Although I do like the much bigger ones, like some of my big chunky ones that I've got, because you can add like a 6x4 photograph to it. Because I do a lot of my own printing for my photographs now, I do them a little bit smaller so they fit on here, and I can get obviously more on a page, and it saves a little bit of money. Someone had asked me actually yesterday and the day before on separate videos about Do I coffee dye my papers before I print? Well, no, I don't, because I've got a laser. Excuse me. I coffee brush it afterwards and then let it air dry. I normally do that the night before. I'll do loads and loads of them and just kind of leave them laying around, and they're always dry in the morning. But if you're gonna coffee, because you know your printer sometimes can, you have to be very careful with using coffee dye paper in any printer, whether it's inkjet or laser, because it has to be so flat, otherwise it can get caught up on the rollers when it gets taken through. So even when I had an inkjet, I used a good quality photo paper, and I would just coffee brush the back of that and it didn't seep through because it was photo paper. So I hope that helps, that little bit of information. Because if you were just doing it on copy paper from an inkjet and you coffee brushed it on the back or dipped it in coffee water, it would run. Without a doubt, it would run. But if you use photo paper, it wouldn't. So there we have it, the charming fragments, the autumn and the bee. So there they all are. All three of them will be listed in my shop. I will link ARTYmaze and Tsunami Rose below. If you have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye.